Okay, I'm going to try and finish the story before I go to sleep tonight. We left off with me leaving Chafee School. I forgot to mention that the girls were waving and crying. From there, we went back to Loomis. Some amazing goodbyes with my buds, Dick Fierstein, Max, Kenny, Steven, I can't remember your last name. Oh my gosh, cross-country runner. Hello, we ran cross-country together. He set records for the school in Connecticut. Oh, buddy, and it's like a famous author's name. It'll come to me. You know who you are. Cross-country. You were amazing. Some big goodbyes. It's 2 years, important years of your life, suddenly coming to an end, and to the airport. The airport is, it's like 32 minutes to New York from Hartford, Springfield. They got up just high enough and long enough for the stewardess to make one drink run. I was already 6'1". The stewardess said, what would you like to drink? And I said, bourbon and ginger ale. Yeah, I was not a drinker. I never have been. But kabang, JFK, New York. Now I've got to wait hours in JFK. And now we're talking, it's late at night. And I'm pretty much alone in JFK. And I'm about to fly. And my parents, late at night, are going to pick up their son, who was just expelled from prep school in Connecticut, which they paid a lot of money for and had a lot of hopes for me to succeed at. And I'm sitting there in JFK. And from a concourse, I hear, so happy together, I can't see you loving nobody but me for all my life. It was the Turtles. They were flying in also late at night. And they were singing. I had their album. I saw them when they were, I saw the singers, Flo and Eddie, with Frank Zappa. Wow. That was Chicago, where I also saw 200 Motels, Frank Zappa's movie. It's a must-see film. Then I got on the next flight to St. Louis, Missouri, from New York City. This was a much longer flight. I was 17 and a half, and I was 6'1", and they didn't card in 1968 when you looked old enough, and you were flying the red eye from New York to St. Louis. And the stewardess said, because it was only me, two other guys, we all moved up to first class, and the stewardess sat down and said, what would you like to drink? And I said, Jack Daniels. I'm from Tennessee. And they brought me Jack Daniels. So, getting off the plane into the arms, literally the arms from the concourse gate to the car, was truly the walk of shame. But it wasn't. I was saying I'm sorry from the moment I stumbled up the ramp, down the ramp, into the gate in that 68 in St. Louis. And my parents just loved me. they felt bad for me. They felt guilty for sending me there. But they mostly probably felt what I have felt, that I had failed my child. But they hadn't. And they loved me. And life went on. I did work 2 jobs that summer, Baskin-Robbins during the day and Posh Nosh Deli in Clayton, Missouri at night, to earn the money to go back to see Ted in Connecticut. That's another story. I took my dad's Chevy Biscayne station wagon and drove from St. Louis to Pawtucket, Rhode Island. That's going to be another story, and kids, don't ever try this at home. It was true love. Think Princess Bride, Romeo and Juliet. Okay, this only happens once in a family history. Do you understand? Once, it's already happened. You don't need to try and repeat this. You don't need to think that it's glorious or fun. A lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain caused by choices I made. But also a lot of joy and lessons.